Hey, Persona, what's going on? Hopefully everything's well with you. Actually, wait a second. I think I have my mic kind of messed up here. So it looks like it's only coming out of one, looks like it's only coming out of one side. Let me know if it sounds weird, Persona. I was actually trying to talk before, but I don't think it was working then either. Now, why would this be? Oh, I think I know what happened. Alright, it should be an easy fix. Hold on. Let me know if it is fixed when I do this. Hold on, hold on. Okay. There, that should fix it. Hopefully it didn't add anything else in the mix, like it didn't start getting crackly or whatever, because we know that happens sometimes. But what is good with you? So Mike can still hear me clearly. That's good. Mike, did you notice if I was coming out of only like one side of your headphones when I was talking to you before?
No, when you were talking, you came out just fine on my end, but
okay.
I think it's just based off of Discord and not the stream.
Yeah, it does make a difference sometimes. We're getting ready to stream some 7 Days to Die, as you can see, Persona. You think it's good? Alright. I'm assuming if it was bad, it'd be a little bit more noticeable, so we should be good on that front. Let me minimize the things I don't need now, since I have that working correctly. Mike and I were talking about some stuff, and we also have some stuff to talk about in terms of the actual game, but I'm going to wait a little bit before we get into that. For those of you who may have stopped by last time, whether it was on the stream or after the fact, we had the Horde Night, and it was pretty intense, wouldn't you say, Mike?
Yeah. I think crazy would be a good
yeah, I guess that works too. I had my first encounter with the exploding zombie, what I call the suicide bomber zombie. I don't know the technical term for it. But that pretty much surprised the hell out of me. And it actually did quite a bit of damage to the base itself. So we got to repair one of the sides of the base. I'm going to start loading the game right now just to make sure it's working correctly. Hopefully it will. And we're going to see how much we can get it fixed up. Now, we're not particularly confident in how quickly it'll go, but I am hoping that maybe we can get it done in an hour or so, and then start doing other things, but we'll have to see. Because it also depends on the materials. Mike was telling me he's not sure how much we have of each thing, and that'll actually hold up the repairs a little bit. I suppose we could just start making the wood part, and we could upgrade the rest later.
Yeah.
At least to get it framed out. Oh, and by the way, I'm assuming you're hearing Mike just fine too, right, Persona? If not, then I might have to fix some things, but...
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm just checking since you didn't say.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to invite Mike over here. And you should be able to join in just a second, Mike. Oh, and I'll put the screen up so you can actually see the game. There we go. Everything seems to be working fine, so that is a good thing. Mike sounds alright too? That is excellent news. What was that, Mike? Heard you mumbling something in the
It's
background.
always a good time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm healing up because I did get some injuries. It'll probably take a while, though. Alright, so we're going to need some cobblestone and some concrete mix. Yet again, you could do another mic check. Okay, Mike, it's time for a mic check. Let's hear it.
Oh, God. Mic check. Microphone tied. Checker 1, 2.
Check, check. Check, check.
I just remember that was the funniest way I've ever heard somebody do a microphone check. They go, microphone tied. Checker 1, 2. And I was like, the hell was that? When I first heard it.
I'm gonna make a bunch of cobblestone for myself.
Like, usually
Hope
whenever
it
you get a
fixes that
microphone check, it's always like, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. But then I just remember that will never leave my mind is just microphone to checker 1, 2. And it's like, checker 1, 2. It's like, are you trying to perfect your rap album? I mean, I don't know what you're really doing there. Make sure Mike's okay. Mike as well. Thank you, Kyle.
Hey, Mike's actually joined the game. That's good. Oh, that's right. We need concrete. Do we have any concrete? Or cement mix or whatever to make the concrete? I guess we're out of that. Okay, so that's something I guess we won't have to worry about. At least for now. I'll put some of this back just for now because Mike wants to start making some of that too. Oh, how am I doing in terms of food and stuff, by the way? Oh, what's up? Skill points to spend. And also, hello, hello there, Kyle. What's new with you? Hopefully everything's going well. Right, and so there was something I was going to talk to you about, Mike. I was reading a little bit about what they have planned for the next version. I don't know if we talked about this yet or not. But they were saying that they're apparently getting rid of a whole bunch of things that you would have upgrade from like a wood frame. Like go and upgrade to a concrete. So it'd only be like one wood frame. And then I guess it'd be like a normal piece of wood. You're not going to have the fortified wood. But then you will get the, I guess the cobblestone. And there's only going to be, I think they said there's only going to be one level of concrete. So apparently they're getting rid of a bunch of stuff.
I wonder if that's because they're trying to make it not more simplistic, but they're trying to, because like the reinforced concrete is like what you get the second step of concrete. I wonder if they're just skipping that step and gonna make it where it costs like instead of 10, it costs 20 right off the bat. I mean, that would make sense, I guess.
I think they said it pretty much would have the same amount of health or whatever, but it would just be simpler to make so you wouldn't have to upgrade as many times.
I mean, I'm okay with that. That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, I guess that would be fine. I did see some people complain, but I was just kind of like reading the forum real quick. Just to kind of like get a sense of what they were going to be doing with the new upgrades, but that was the thing that caught my eye mostly, because at first I was not too sure about it. And then when I read it, I'm like, oh, I guess it won't be that big a deal. At least for the most part.
Yeah. Alright, so we gotta completely rebuild the ramp for starters.
Yep. And believe me, that was a pain to do. First time around. Well, actually, the ramp on this side is fine, so that's good. That didn't really get affected. It's just kind of building.
It's gonna affect XP though. Like that's another thing that I'm concerned about. Is like,
oh, the amount of experience you get by crafting and upgrading.
Yeah, because like when you're building your stuff, like the ramps and stuff, you know, that could be kind of annoying.
Oh, I guess we'll upgrade this to be sewn down here. That way it's harder for them to get through. I'm not gonna be able to do concrete. But that should be fine at least. That way that takes a little bit more damage. Oh, you do have concrete. Okay, good.
I got a little bit. Let's see, I have 200 more. I was trying to repair most of these concrete blocks that got attacked. Okay, I'll get that upgraded.
It's gonna try to build something to deal with the bomb zombies. I don't really know. What would you say, Mike? Is there really a way to deal with them other than just having to be extremely careful, I guess?
Mainly the problem with the demolition zombies is they're so unpredictable. It's very difficult to fight them because when they appear, you don't really know that they're going to appear until they've already like just, you know, descended upon you, and then you're just like, oh, and now I've shot their button.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to, I don't know how to, help people with that really. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
out of
that's kind of how
concrete
it was for
already.
me, because I didn't even know what they were, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's a zombie that's flashing, it looks like it's about to blow up. Let me get the fuck away from this thing.
Yeah. A lot of people say that zombie, although it
Do
is
you
a
want to upgrade
nice
this part
challenge.
here to concrete before I put
Oh,
on the
I'm
next
all
layer,
out
Mike?
now.
Oh, you're all out? Okay. Well, we'll just show
Yeah,
up your stone here.
Yeah.
So we already have a layer of concrete behind it, so I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I was like, probably will around it eventually.
Man, they also destroyed the ground here as well. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
they really tore up the ground really well. I was surprised to see how much they did there.
I think one thing that works well against the demolition zombies is explosives and like Molotovs. If you can hit them with that instead, like they'll die from the fire and like the explosions without exploding themselves, which is weird. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, I forgot I had some clay soil on me. I was like, why am I able to repair the ground?
I mean, that is a useful thing, I guess, to do, repairing the ground. That way they don't fall too far below and then they start digging under the base. Hey, we got Cuddly Bear. What's going on, Cuddly Bear? Oh, it's good at least. Alright, just the rate for that to regen. So I guess I'll have to decide what to do about this bridge. Are we gonna like try to cheat it and spawn in another bridge, or are we just gonna have to start making another one? What do you think?
I guess we can just go back to the old way.
What's the old way?
Just you make it where you pull it up afterwards. I don't.
Did we do this off center? What? Looks like it doesn't line up like it's supposed to. Look at this.
Oh yeah. That
Did we put this here?
No, that was already there. These were already here. I'm
So
pretty
what
sure.
happened? That's weird.
Maybe we had it go up a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened. We had to go up one more layer. That's right. That's all. I was like, kind of worried there for a second. I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Something's not right about that.
Gotta be starting something.
What was that?
I said, gotta be starting something, apparently.
Sukoshi, what is up? Been a minute since I've joined again? Well, welcome. We have a plane coming by. Who wants to get that? You or me?
You go ahead. I'm
Oh, wow. Thanks, Mike.
doing our inventory real quick here. Oh, we got some rebar frames. If we get more concrete, that would be faster than using wood frames. But we have to get concrete first.
Well, that's the challenge, isn't it?
That's true.
Can I put this down, please? There we go. So for those of you who may not have been at the last stream, we got our base attacked quite a bit. Looks like it's not going to take that long to repair. There is going to be the issue of making a new bridge or whatever. But, like Mike said, we might just have to go back to the old method of dropping in some blocks and just kind of crossing naturally. At least until we find the materials to make a new one. And actually, making the ramp itself shouldn't be that much of an issue. There's only a few parts that actually need to be repaired there. Maybe they'll be generous and give us something awesome in this. What do you think, Mike?
I doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
it's
I remember
pretty much
back in the day when it came to the, airdrops, they used to give you like guns and stuff. And then they're like, oh, this is too cheap. We gotta make him give less stuff. And so they started giving you like food and stuff. And it's like, oh, yeah, that's freaking beautiful. Thank you so much for that.
Gauss is just being friendly. Hope that's okay. People are usually pretty cool in 7-day streams. Yeah, it's all good. We like to welcome anyone who wants to stop by and hang out for a bit. So feel free to kick up your legs and just relax.
I mean, I've known some people who make these that they're friendly, but they're crude. Like, you know, they have some very colorful humor.
Yeah, we're never crude. Absolutely never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, we don't tell you that if you play the game a certain way, you're a fucking idiot, for example.
Do we, though?
I mean, I've never done that.
Oh, and also, hello, Fantron. What's going on? How much do you have to repair? Actually, we did a good amount. It's actually not going as bad as I thought it would at first. So that's a good thing. You have to get the different types of frames to pop in here. Now, I was checking. There's a way to make it so you could go up like 4 spaces. Essentially 4 spaces horizontal to get you up 1 vertical. And it's a bit more of a gentler slope, but it does make it take forever to build the actual ramp because of how slow it is.
Oh, I'm sure.
Though it is really gentle on your vehicle, essentially. Put that in the wrong place. Let me fix this up immediately. All right.
Okay, so we still got plenty of forged iron. Excuse me.
Well, that's a good thing to have, at least.
Started making us some more cement. Oh yeah, supposed to sell some stuff at the trade.
But yeah, you've been at all of these streams, Pantron, so you know what the base looked like before we had everything messed up. So you can probably see, like, yeah, we do have a lot of it already fixed up right now. It's just... Oh my god, there's a pack of wolves.
Yeah, I just saw that as I'm like buying stuff from the trader and selling stuff to him.
Alright, they better not come over here, because I don't want to deal with all that shit. Though that would be a lot of meat.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get one of their attention here. Let me see.
Tough fight, though.
Yeah, probably will be. Where did I put my crossbow? Because I want to try to minimize using serious shit. Yeah, this one's kind of on its own. Yep, I just got the 1 over, so that's good. Looks like it's trying to go after you, Mike. Yeah, surrounding you in there. He doesn't want to let you out.
Got him.
There's 1. I'm gonna try to get another, because there's another one that's on its own over there. So look out if you're trying to leave.
Not yet.
Oh, wow. That was easy.
Good.
Alright, the rest seem to have gone in the distance. I don't think they're trying to get to us. That's good. Where's my knife? There we go. Yeah, we probably could use extra food, so this is a good thing. You're watching the 1989 Batman movie? Oh, that's funny. And then I started to stream right afterwards. Good timing then. Oh, what's this? Animal fat. I guess you can pick that up if you want it, Mike.
Okay.
Let me finish doing this now.
I wonder if that's new. I don't remember them having a horde of wolves.
I know they had the horde of dogs, but yeah, I don't know about the wolves. Oh, the ramp's rebuilt, so that's good.
Good.
How much is 7 days right now? I don't know. The thing is, the price changes on Steam quite frequently whenever they have a sale, but what's the normal price? What was it, like $20 or so? Was it 30 maybe? I forget now.
Let's see.
It's a good question. I'm also not sure if it's going to be something they actually increase in price as time goes on. Sometimes they do that with games.
According to a quick look, it says $25.
Well, that's not too bad.
That's
just the normal price?
Yeah, the normal price. When it goes on sale, it's a little bit more.
I mean, it should be a little bit less, I would assume, if it's on sale.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, I was about to say more generous, or lack of a better word.
I was gonna say, that doesn't make quite any sense.
When I bought the game, I bought it on sale, so I recommend if you wait for a sale or something for it.
Yeah, I mean, that's any game, really. Pretty much any game on Steam does go on sale after a while. Let's put away the unnecessary items here. I got a bunch of extra bullets I took out for the attack we had the other night, so let me put them away now, since I don't quite need them. Still need 6 minutes to heal up my leg, apparently. Hey, what's up? Open up a can. What's good with you? Ever been to a restaurant that messes up your order? Yeah, I mean, that just happens.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. Do you have any particular egregious stories, Mike? Because I'm trying to think of any. I don't know if I had any that happened that were that bad.
No. Top of my head. I mean, the only stories about restaurants that I had is like times where I didn't even get served at the restaurant in question.
That's
and had to leave. But other than that, yeah. Like, thankfully, my experience with restaurants isn't too bad. I mean, I've had it one time. My favorite story to tell people is like a fast food one, actually, is a Taco Bell, obviously. It was my first like drive-through experience, like one of my very first drive-through experiences on my own. And I just remember we went through the drive-through and we ordered our stuff. And I'm the type of person, I just ordered their quesadillas. That's all I order from there. I don't usually order tacos or anything like that. My brother was with me and his friends, and they ordered their stuff. I get up to the window, and they're like, okay, your price is this. I pay. And then they're like, okay, here's your food. And they hand us our food. And so we go through it, and we're like, okay, we hate to be that type of person, but none of this is right. And they're like, no, this is your order. And all of a sudden, like, the guy in the window starts arguing with me, and I'm like, yeah, we didn't order any of this. Can you please take it back? And they're like, this is your order. Stop arguing with me. Wow. And all of a sudden, he turns and looks at this guy who claims that he's the manager, and he goes, they're trying to rip me off. And like, I'm like, and the next thing I know, this guy comes up and he goes, what seems to be the problem, gentlemen? And I'm like, this isn't our order. And he goes, actually, that is your order. And I'm like, no, we have no idea what any of this stuff is. I ordered this. I started naming off our order. Like, we ordered this, this, and this, and this. And he goes, and he looks at what we hand him and he goes, oh, okay, let me figure out what happened, because you're right. This is none of your stuff. Like, there's not a single thing in here that belongs to your order. And
that's the strangest
basically,
thing ever.
He says to us, he's like, okay, to solve this problem, here's what we're going to do. I want you to pull forward and go to the front of the store. And we're like, okay, sure. And we pull to the front of the store, and all of a sudden, the guy who accused me of trying to rip him off comes running out of the store with a bag. And it has the right meal in it. But, like, he comes out and he, like, gives us, like, this go-to-hell look and then runs back inside. And I'm just like, I'm like, okay, fucker. I mean, I'm sorry you handed me the wrong food.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say, like, oh, like, another car pulled up and they had your order and, like, oh, we got the wrong order. What's the deal with this? And they had to, like, admit to it. Because that would have been hilarious.
I'll be honest. Actually, that is what happened. Basically, it turned out that every single person got the wrong order that day.
Oh my god.
Like, every single person, like, we got like, it turned out that the food we got was for the person behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And we found that out after the fact, like, and so they had to, like, remake all these people's food. It was, like, the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard. I was just like, I don't know if they were just having like a horrible day that day or what, or if someone got fired after that. But I
Open
mean,
up
I
a
was
can
just
says the
like,
person probably spat in your food. Yeah, they
No,
do say it happens a
surprisingly,
lot at the fast food places.
yeah, surprisingly, our food was fine. I mean, I didn't notice anything different with it, out of the ordinary or anything. But it turned me off of drive-throughs for a little bit. Like I remember that.
I've had people give the wrong stuff, but I've never had anyone actually argue with you that you ordered wrong. Like that is just
Yeah.
insane. No, you ordered the wrong thing. I must have given you the right
Yeah.
thing somehow. It's like, no, why would someone argue with you otherwise? It doesn't make any sense.
But it just like, to this day, I look back at it and I just kind of chuckle a little bit because
Oh yeah, you have to laugh at
I'm
something like that.
I'm like, you know what? I mean, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and all that, obviously, but at the same time, I'm still just like, why in the hell would you argue with somebody? I mean, I know people try to, say, give me my stuff for free and stuff like that. I know that happens, but I mean, it's like, we didn't even do that. We're just like, please just let us have our food. I mean, we paid for what we wanted. Can we please have it? That's all we said. It's not like we were like, okay, now that you got our order wrong, give us some extra free stuff to compensate us. We
Yeah,
didn't
that'd be
do
something
that.
different.
Yeah,
That's funny.
but that's the closest thing I've had to like an order being like completely wrong. And like I remember I've like heard people say stories like this where like they'll go to a restaurant and they'll order something and then the waitress will be like, or the waiter will be like, oh, are you sure you don't want this item instead? And they'll be like, and they're like trying to be nice and they're like, yeah, sure, just give me that instead. Because they're so socially awkward, they don't know to say no. But even then, that's not
also,
what it
hello to you,
says.
Daniel. Hopefully you're doing well today. But that's funny. Yeah, I mean, I've had people just like, oh, I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong order, and they'll be like, okay, here's a coupon. They don't even like I didn't even ask them for a coupon. They just give it over. So it's funny that they made a big deal and you didn't even really ask for anything in return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only real instance I had were probably at maybe if you go to a restaurant. And, oh, actually, there was a really bad one. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was at. Oh my God! I'm being bitten by a wolf. Okay, hold on a second here. There we go. That was shocking. I guess one of them wandered over here. It was actually at an Olive Garden because they had one that opened up next to here, and my parents wanted to go to it. I forget what it was. It might have been for like my dad's birthday or something. I feel like it was probably around that time of the year.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, I don't really like the Olive Garden, but I'll go here because it had just opened up. And I'm like, well, we'll see how it is. And so we got there, and since it was still kind of new, I guess there's pretty much like a big line to get in. So we had to like wait first of all for like a half hour or so, which I'm like, ugh, I really don't want to, but again, it's for family. So it's like, I guess I'll do it because I kind of have to.
Of course.
And so we wait for it. We eventually get seated. And then once we're seated, again, we have to wait for like another half hour or so before we even get someone that comes over to take our order. And like, we
Right.
didn't even get drinks or anything either at this point. We were still waiting. So finally we get like this one woman to come over and like take our order. And again, it probably takes like another like 20 minutes to get the drinks or whatever. Essentially, we waited there for over an hour and a half before we even really got to place our order for an actual meal. Like, that's how bad it was. And then, of course, once we ordered the food, it was like, again, we wait for another hour for like the food, and we keep asking and asking about it. And like, oh, don't worry. Like, yeah, we're just a little backed up. It's going to take a bit. And we're like, it's a little backed up. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, you're more than a little backed up.
Yeah.
You have to, like, offer some kind of explanation besides that. It's like, what the hell is going on? And then at one point, like, this woman came over. I guess she was supposed to be the manager, but she actually looked pretty young. And she was, like, kind of, like, half crying to us. She's like, oh, like, this is my first time, like, managing a store or whatever, like, and things are just going so poorly, and it's all so terrible. And we're like, oh my, like, it's pitiful. But at the same time, we're like, you're supposed to be the manager. Like, you can't be here crying. You actually have to like do the job. Like, you have to get whatever like is going on like addressed and like fix it.
Yeah,
So
it's like she was kind of trying to get you to feel bad for her, you know, so you wouldn't complain. And it's like, no. You don't get to play that.
Yeah.
You're the manager. You're supposed to solve problems, not bitch about them and get people to feel sorry for you. I'm sorry, but come on.
So yeah, we went there the one time, and then luckily my parents never wanted to go back, so we haven't had to go to it since.
Which I don't blame them there, yeah.
Yeah, and because I just never been a fan of the Olive Garden in general, and I'm like, oh great, because it's like kind of opened up kind of close to them, so I was like, hopefully you don't have to go here all the time, but thankfully never had to go again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we got the house upgrade looking good. That's good.
I will say this, the place I went to that I had to just leave, I don't know if I told the story or not on here. I think I might have, but just in case, I'll reiterate it. So we went to an Applebee's. That's where we actually had gone. We went to an Applebee's. And overall, you know, we hadn't had many bad experiences there before. So we decided to go there again. We're like, oh yeah, let's go here. It'll be nice. Like, why not? And so we get there. It's not busy. Like, really, it's not that busy at all. So we're like, oh, okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We sit down. Like, they say, here's your table. Your server will be right with you. You know, typical stuff. And then we just sit and wait.
Oh boy.
And we're just like, there's no server. And so we're just sitting, you know, like, okay, we'll just chat a little bit, you know, no big deal, whatever. And so we're just sitting and like, basically it's like something like 10 minutes pass. And we noticed that not only have we not even been offered drinks or anything like that, we've seen people kind of walk around and stuff, but no one's approached our table at all. And we're like, okay, this is strange, but you know, whatever. Like, you know, it could be that, you know, something's weird. Like maybe our server is held up or something. Like, I'm sure whatever it is, it'll be fine. Fast forward a little bit longer, a manager comes by. He kind of looks at us and doesn't say anything. He kind of just looks at us and...
Huh, weird.
I think, I'm trying to remember right. I think he did say, like, have you guys been helped yet? And we're like, no.
Nope.
Like, we haven't even got our drinks. And he goes, huh. And he walks away. He doesn't even, like, offer to fix it or anything like that. He just kind of goes, huh. And walks away. And basically, long story short, like, we stayed, like, I think it was, like, maybe at most, like, 20-something minutes. And all, and then we're just like, you know what, this isn't worth it, and just got up and went somewhere else. And like nobody tried to stop us or anything. Like nobody said, oh wait, where are you going? Like, you know, they're like, it just kind of like we saw people that had gotten there before us, and like they had drinks and food and stuff like that. It's like they just kind of forgot that they had another table. Is like the way of explaining it. It's almost as if they kind of looked our way and were like, oh, wait, that's one of our tables, isn't it? But, you know, we never went back, and it did go out of business, I'll be honest. It actually did go out of business later on.
I wonder why.
But it kind of made us chuckle a little bit afterwards when it went out, because we were like, but wait a minute, like, what happened? I mean, yeah, they didn't serve us, but it's not like, you know, like they were doing bad business-wise, like, other than that.
Yeah, I once had that happen where I had to, like, do the same thing where I kind of had to just, like, leave a place. Because it was actually when we were on a trip to the city of Boston. It was actually one of those conventions they had, like the PAX East or whatever. We actually went to do that. And at one point, we went to eat at some other place, some, like, restaurant that was in... whatever, an area nearby.
Maybe next time.
And we were kind of like sitting down for a meal. It was kind of like around lunchtime, so it's not like an evening meal, so it wasn't really busy. And like we got there and we sat down, but then like no one ever came over to like get us anything. And eventually like we kind of said something to someone, And like, oh yeah, we'll have someone come over just a minute. And then like, we still wait like another 10 minutes. Like, all right, no one is coming over. Like, we're just getting out of here and going someplace else. Because like, it was obviously just not going to happen. But yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I've never understood that. I mean, it's like, I know sometimes things happen and like, you know, whatever you want to explain it. But it's like, when you're running a business, like, what makes you think that, oh, it'll be okay, let's just let them sit for a while? It's like, that's how you lose money.
I think most times it has to be like someone that either got like the tables mixed up or something, or maybe it's an employee who just like couldn't give enough of a crap or whatever.
I mean, I remember one of my first restaurant jobs that I worked at, they actually did tell a story about one time they did actually accidentally set somebody in a place that actually wasn't manned by anybody. Like, it just, like, it was some tables that were supposed to just stay empty. So, I mean, I guess it could happen like that, but it's still, like, very unprofessional to be like, oh, yeah, about that.
Yeah, eventually someone should notice. Like, even if it's, like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's not really their responsibility, but if, like, you're another, like, waiter or waitress or whatever, and you kind of, like, notice that someone's sitting by and, like, is not, like, seeing anyone, like, you should tell someone at some point, like, oh, is anyone, like, dealing with that table over there? But I guess a lot of people just like, oh, it's not my responsibility, and just kind of, like, go off and, like, keep doing their own thing.
Like, my favorite thing from when I was a busboy, I can't tell you the amount of times I had people ask me, hey, do you know where my server is? And I would look at him and I'd be like, and they'd be like, my server looks like this, you know, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
oh God, that sounds like
I'm like, I don't even know the layout of this restaurant. Like, I'd been working there for a while, but I still didn't know it well enough to really like explain where they were. So I would go up and I'd be like, to my manager, and I'd be like, hey, one of the tables is asking where their server is. And they'd be like, oh, where's it at? I point in the direction. I'd be like, oh, it's over there. And they would walk up and they would say, oh, hey, and like by that time the server had shown up. But it's like, I'm just like, how do I solve this problem? I'm not a manager. I'm just a simple busboy at the time. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's tough because you will have some people who are just like, oh, I was waiting like a minute, now I'm already impatient. So you will have people like that who will try to like give you crap just because it's been like a short time. But then you will have things that are actual problems that like someone will be sitting there for like 10 or 15 minutes and like not be like helped out at all because like they just some kind of mix up or whatever.
Like, I have nothing but respect for people who work in the service industry, but at the same time, I'm like, there's a point where you have to realize that people expect you to do your job, for lack of better word.
Yeah, it kind of goes both ways. It's like, yeah, you do have to have respect for your servers, and the thing is, you're just always going to have people that give you shit no matter what, and maybe not everyone realizes this, especially when they're young, but that's going to happen to you no matter what job you're doing. Like, it's just something you eventually have to get used to. Like, and if it's not like a customer, it's going to be like a coworker or a boss or someone. And like, the sooner you get used to that and like learning how to deal with it on your own, it's kind of like you're actually better off for it if you get used to it at a young age. But yeah, especially when you're dealing frontline with customers, like you just have to learn, yeah, you're gonna have to put up with some shit, and that's just a fact of what's gonna be, sadly.
Like, I remember when I worked, if we're talking about more job stuff, like when I worked retail, that was another thing that was like that. Like, I had somebody come up to me and they were all upset and they're like, I just had a customer yell at me because I didn't know where something in the store was. And I looked him in the eye and I'm like, you know, you gotta know that that's gonna happen. And they're like, yeah, but it's stupid. And I'm like, yes, it's stupid, but that's just what it is. People are gonna be assholes. I mean.
And also, I'd kind of see something like, are they still yelling at you now? And they're like, no. It's like, well, then it's over and dealt with. Like, you just have to move on.
Yep. It's like, while it sucked then, it's over now. So, you know, you might as well just take a deep breath, let it out slowly, and then move on.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna try seeing if I can retrace my steps and get back to the old base we used to have. Remember all the way back in the beginning,
nice.
Mike?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try traveling at night on the bike, see if I get over there. Cause I'm trying to remember like what are the things we left behind? Cause we made like a long trip to get to our new base, and I think eventually we were gonna be like, oh, you know, we'll get our old stuff back and bring it over, but it was just like too long of a trip, so we never did that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that now. Hopefully there actually was something decent we left behind. Probably nothing too useful, but it might be something cool nonetheless. Kinda look at the chat to see what you guys are talking about. Someone got the wrong dessert apparently. But you had him is actually really good? Oh, that's cool. It's cool when they make a mistake and they're like, well, we can't really take back the food because we're not supposed to do that anyway, so you actually get both of them. Like, you get what you're supposed to have, and you get, like, the thing we accidentally gave you for free, essentially. So it's like, oh, cool, I get to, like, actually try something new.
I just remember one of the restaurants I worked at went out of business. And it was so sad because, like, we saw it happening. Like, you could see it in real time that it was heading that direction. And I just remember I stopped working there and I was like, you know what? I haven't eaten there in a while. I'm going to go there and just see how they're doing. Like, you know, talk to some of my friends there and all that. And I come in and we're talking to the waiter and stuff. And we were like, hey, we noticed it's not that busy today, and like everybody seems kind of like for lack of a better word, down. Like, what's going on? And they're like, and like my waiter looks at me and he goes, well, I'll be honest with you, I've just been told that this might be my you know, last week. Like they said, like I could be like unemployed very soon. And I'm like, wait,
Damn.
really? And they're like, yeah, like
That's bad timing.
yeah. And they're saying like, I just got hired on here like, you know, a couple months ago. And I was just like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, I mean, and this poor guy was just talking about how he had no idea what was going on. He's just like, he's like, yeah, I got hired on. They said they needed help. And then the next thing I know, they said, oh yeah, by the way, we don't expect to be open much longer. And he's like, wait, but when you hired me, I thought I would have a job for a while. And they're like, yeah, that's what we were hoping, but doesn't look like things are going that direction. And I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, and that's horrible. And all the days for you to go in and actually ask them how they're doing, and that ends up happening.
Yeah. And I just remember
that's how the restaurant business is very tough.
Yeah.
It's something that people may not think about, but it actually is one of the harder businesses to run. And it's a lot of them do go out of business very quickly because it can be hard to actually keep things going.
One of the things though that I thought was very interesting, sad but interesting, was I remember the day that it was officially closed. We saw a sign on the door, and like we were eating at the restaurant next door that had opened up afterwards, and we decided to go over there and see what the sign said. And it was so sad. It basically was a church had apparently booked the place for like a get together or something, and it said on the note, it said, people of this church, we had to reschedule our location of where we're going to have our dinner because, as you can see, this place went out of business. Yeah. I was like, ooh, like, that's very, very sad.
Yeah, that is. I imagine also, like, just because there's always at least, like, one person doesn't hear about it, someone just, like, showed up there and was like, hey, where's everyone?
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you have things happen, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, shit. Like, here, like, you were, like, all excited about getting to, you know, try out this restaurant, and then, like, you find out, oh, it's no longer in service. okay. Alright, so I got more concrete and stuff moving. I got us a forge put into the base for smelting down mostly stone to keep the cement moving.
Oh, sweet.
So that'll hopefully help us out a lot. That's an idea I learned from watching people play this game. It's like, even if you have one of the trader, it's always a good idea to just have a backup one.
Right. I was actually traveling on foot because it was harder with the hills to get up on the hills with the bike, so I'd actually like put stuff in my motorcycle. So I'm like, I guess I'll just ride the motorcycle for the rest of the way.
Of course.
Didn't you say that one mod, the Darkness Falls, whatever, it actually increases your inventory size?
Sorry, what?
I know you were telling me about that one mod they have for this game, Darkness Falls or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Does that increase your inventory size or whatever?
I think they have like it where you can get a better backpack at some point. Yeah, that allows you to get more inventory and stuff. But they also have like classes that you can get and stuff, which is kind of weird. They say it makes it a little bit more complicated at the same time.
Oh my god. Where did you go to eat that you got the food poisoning, Ken? Yeah, that is really unfortunate. You have to wait so long and then it ends up being terrible food that gets you sick. Some people I warned, some food tasted funny, but they still got it and then got the food poisoning. Yeah, that's never a fun thing.
We had a sandwich shop here that had that problem, if I remember right. Like, people would get sick from it a lot, but they were just like, oh, it's just part of the so-called charm of the place,
it's
right?
part of the experience. You might get sick, but it's all
and
part
I'm
of the
like,
charm.
And then I remembered that what shut it down is they had like a big infestation of insects in the place, like roaches and shit.
Oh
I was
my
just
god,
like,
that is disgusting.
I'm just like,
the roach crap is
I'm
part of the
glad
charm.
I never went there.
Oh my god. That is just so fucking nasty.
Yeah, I was like, I am so glad I never went to that place. After I learned about that, I was just like, that is the single most nastiest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, stop moving. My motorcycle's sliding down a hill. Damn it. It's back here. Just trying to pack away all the goods here. I can eat this, so I'm not too hungry. Alright, there we go. Now, let's see. This was our old base, but it probably got overrun by the zombies respawning in, so I'm sure this will be fun.
Always is?
Yep, got some new zombies in here. Let's take these guys out. It was a steak you ate at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh.
Oh man, it started to rain pretty hard outside, because I'm starting to hear it now. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh, there's one of those weird naked guys, the whites or whatever.
Oh yeah. What I call the alien zombie.
Yeah, essentially looks like an alien.
The last dog finally showed up to our base, so I took it out.
Oh, those wolves that were out there?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, it's more meat for us. That's always good.
Yeah.
I
took it out with a hammer, though, which was kind of funny. It came up to me, I just smacked it in the face, and it collapsed. And I'm like, yeah, that's what you get.
That's what you get, you piece of shit.
Weren't expecting that now, would you?
Oh, here's my old chest. Or one of them, anyway. Well, there's some food in here. That's good. Oh, there's a lot of stuff we had in here. Okay. I mean, most of it isn't that useful, but I'll bring it anyway. Whatever I can carry. We have a land clean block. I forgot about those.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to put it in the motorcycle. Get rid of this. I actually still have the mines upstairs, the one that killed me in the very beginning. It's like the first thing that happened in this series whenever we started this. I always mean to go back and check, like, when was that we first started recording this? Try to remember, like, the first day.
Dang. Don't expect me to remember that.
No, I wasn't expecting you at all. I'm like, nah, Mike's never gonna remember that. That's right, I have an extra one of those for some reason.
So you know how we were talking about how the best way to get the Crucible is not to completely upgrade, you know, intelligence to level 10 and then get the advanced engineering all the way up? A lot of people say that. They're just like, yeah, if you're going to go through that much trouble, you might as well just try doing the other ways. I'm like, wow. So apparently other people have been having this issue as well lately.
Yeah, that's funny. I can't believe how long it's been and we still haven't gotten it. It's just sort of crazy.
Day 65, oh my god.
Let's try to put as much as I can in my bike here. It's going to be overly full, but that's okay. I might also try to look for a better road back, because that road that we took is crazy. It's over the hills and all this crap. Bladed ice. Hi, David. How's the wife, man? It's been a long time? David? Do you have the wrong person in mind? Mr. Ice? Because I don't know any David around here. You don't remember me. Not really. Do you want to refresh our mind as to who you are exactly? David, come on, bro. Well, I'm not David, first of all, if that's who you're trying to refer to. We watched iCarly together in Russia in 2013.
Oh, wow.
What? Oh shit, yeah, that time I went to Russia. Oh, my bad. Yeah, of course. I remember all about that now, yes. The infamous Russia trip. Yeah, the time Putin was riding that bear. Oh, those are good times. But anyway, what exactly brings you here today to the stream? I was trying to remember, Mike. So, what size is this map that we spawned? Because I'm trying to remember what we did in the beginning. I probably should have checked it before we loaded it up today. But I'm not too sure about that.
If I remember right, you mostly did default for most of it. And I think you chose one of the pre-generated territories. So I think it's like say it's like over 1,000 something blocks or so of stuff, if I remember right, but I don't remember the exact measurements.
Oh, you thought we were Richard. Oh, okay. No, Richard was the other name I went by back 5 years ago when I was undercover working for Ukraine at the time. It's very complicated. But yeah, we have to try to keep that in mind. You can't be letting YouTube know about that stuff, man. Be careful.
Get that upgraded.
Alright, well I got about as much as I could carry from this place. Actually, I might try looking around just to see if anything respawned in the chests or whatever that are up here. Because there were some things like a lockpick too.
Alright.
And there could be some decent stuff in here. There's a bookcase. With nothing but paper, but oh well. Just destroy these little paintings here, because who needs them? They're just gonna get in the way. Yep.
It is usually the case.
I didn't really check out the second floor here. Might have some more zombies. Oh my god. They literally spawned right in front of me again. I love that. No, I have an abrasion, you motherfucker. What do I use with an abrasion? The first aid bandage? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. I just healed up from the other injury I had the other night. Guess we never really looked around up here. It's hard to see. Make our own way. Hello, buddy. Oh, I hear a lot of angry people. Or zombies, I should say. At least I thought I did. Oh, there's someone. Hello, nurse. Alright, maybe just one of them. I thought I heard a whole bunch. Who's up on the rooftop? Oh my god! Zombies jumping all wild like. Oh, now my leg is sprained, you little bitch. How dare you? Oh, tell me I brought a splint. Alright, I might not brought a splint again.
Horror.
What happened?
I said the horror.
That whore. How dare you?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the new dynamic noises of like nighttime where it's like playing like horror music sound effects. I'm like, wait, what was that?
The memories.
Squeaky noise.
I just noticed that Persona said the memories seemed to be rushed into your mind when you heard that try. I still have no idea what that was about, Persona. That was very strange. I don't know if he's here anymore. Alright, well I got about everything I could bring. Since I have an injured foot, I'm probably just gonna go back at this point. There's no sense re-injuring it further, which usually happens. I think I got everything from below. Oh, that's right, I wanted to pick these locks though. Well, we could try it. Let me see if we could put anything away into my bike that'll actually fit. What's up? What did I say? You're being distracted? Oh, I was just responding to your last comment, Persona. I was just kind of like, yeah, I really don't know what that was about before. I'm still confused. Well, let me break down the unnecessary crap here. Probably just throw out the stuff that I don't really care for. Did I bring my lockpicks? No, I only have one. Shit. Alright, so that's probably not gonna work. I just have to leave them alone, I guess. Because most likely it's just gonna break this one that I have. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so we could try to figure out if there's another road that gets us back to our place a little bit easier than this. Without going through the entire map, hopefully. We'll see. Let's follow this road, see where it takes us. Is this like a sudden cliff over here? I always love it when the roads just kind of like suddenly go up and down really quickly.
Yeah.
It's like, man, if this is a road you're driving on in real life, you just go flying off and get all this serious airtime. Hey, buddy. Back to hell with you.
Oh, I found a nitrate powder vein.
Oh yeah, I did see the joke you're trying to make there, Persona. I was just kind of responding to what you said, just trying to confirm that I was equally confused about the whole thing. Just like the thing in general that happened. Oh, there's a snowy area up here, okay. Funny, I've been looking for the snowy area, we haven't found it. I finally found it for the first time, which is all the way out east. Hey Shadowcat, what's going on with you? How you been? Glad to see you're able to stop by. The base repairs actually went really quickly. Now there are a few more things we do have to fix up eventually because we still don't have the bridge. We'd actually have to make it, which takes up resources. But we did get the wall itself repaired, and we also got the ramp remade at least. So it's just trying to make some kind of bridge to get over eventually. And this road isn't really taking me directly where I want to go, so I'll just keep following it. We'll see. There's a little side road. I wonder where that goes. Puns? Oh yeah. You know with Persona, there's always going to be puns in the chat. I'm really frightened what would happen if there was a stream with both Persona and J-Pedal at the same time. Because J-Pedal was always the one to make puns in the stream before this. So I feel like it would just be complete puns the entire time through. It just goes further north. Oh, if they finally make a left here. Actually, if there's a trader in this town, that'd be great. Because I could sell some of this crap that's kind of weighing me down. Oh, a bird. I'm sure that bird will come after me, though. Yep, it's coming this way. You son of a bitch. Oh, I tried to swing at it and it missed. Oh my. Beautiful. You can stop if I want? No, I'm not saying you have to stop. I was just pointing it out. Oh, there's a bear. A zombie bear. Hello, bear. It's a nice sunrise, actually, even though we're in a shitty wasteland. It actually looks quite pretty. Must be all the dust particles in the air and all the destroyed debris. Just checking. This is a really small town. Doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, I just point out how J-Pedal is the one that always would say that, use some puns in the chat. And it's funny that you've kind of been doing that as you've been here. Because it always reminds me, oh, there actually is a trader nearby, good. Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll? I know, it's always the worst when someone steals your... Oh, you fucker, get the hell out of here. Whoa, that is a nice
Fallout 3, is it, or 4?
Wasn't that what the guard said in Skyrim? I think they probably did in both games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what, Bethesda likes using the same voice lines in all their games, so I think it probably was shared between them.
Hold on, let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
I think it was in Fallout 3 when you have that bratty kid who wants to steal your sweet roll, and he fights you for it.
And you can't fight back because for some reason it won't let you lift your hands.
Yeah. Except when I played the game. Did you remember watching that, Mike? Because
Yeah,
I got the game
You
glitched,
had
so I was
the
able to
mod.
fight him back, and then like it was complete chaos when we did that.
Yeah.
Let's go visit this trader. I wonder who this is. I think this is a new one. Should probably mark it on the map. You like monkeys better than cats?
Doing well,
I'm
Shadowcat. Thank you.
not sure about that taste.
Oh, I'll do business with you, long as you're not a thief.
That's
to each
generous
his
of
own.
you. Oh, Pistol Pete, nice. Oh, I hear the zombie's trying to break into his shop. That's great. Looks like I could sell this. Don't particularly need that either. Well, let's save these to sell in the future. Assuming that I can.
That's
Alright,
right,
there's a zombie
do
trying to
the
get me.
math.
Let's kill this idiot. He's on the other side. I don't see him now. We have so many engines at this point, we probably could sell some extras, right, Mike? Would you say?
I'm sure we could.
Yeah, because I got some with me that are just taking up inventory space. I'm like, I might just get rid of them.
I don't know how many of them he'll buy though before he's like, I don't want any more of those.
Can you steal from the traders? I don't think you can.
They're gun safes. You can sometimes sneak back there and get them, but it doesn't really like count as stealing.
Yeah, they don't really say anything to you or try to fight you or whatever.
That's right, do the math.
Wow, the guy is making fun of us. Do the math. Mike is the guy from Monsters, Inc. I mean, true, but it's also just a very common name in general. I guess we'll just take one of these.
Time to do some
I don't know if I'll ever do it.
chores.
The waterworks suck.
Good luck. I think you're gonna need it. Are we
Go lighten
done
the inventory a
here?
little bit. Wish I could fit more on this. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna buy this pistol. Filler. What? I don't know. Yeah, there are a ton of mics, so I guess you could list a whole bunch of them if you really wanted to. Oh, and also Shadowcat, there are like things you could take from their places. Oh, there's a working chemistry station in this one. That's cool. It's kind of far away from her base, so it doesn't particularly matter, though. Oh man, I found advanced bellows. As useful as that would
we
be.
don't need any more of those.
Unfortunately, still no crucible here. Ooh. I'm almost close to his gun safe, but it's behind a a locked trap door.
Hmm.
Yeah, there are traders in this game. Yeah, I'm not really too sure. Have you seen this game before, Bladed Ice? I'm not sure how much you know about it. But it's something they haven't... I think they also have it in the console version as well, right, Mike? Like, the traders have been in the game for a while.
Oh, yeah, the traders, I think in the original, there just wasn't, in the console version, I don't think Trader Gen exists, is the only difference.
I got the schematic for the advanced workbench. There's a snake somewhere. Hear it rattling.
Is it shake, rattling, and rolling?
Probably. Oh, you've had this game for 6 years? That must have been one of the really early versions of the game then. 6 years ago, I guess? Alright, well now there's a whole bunch of people trying to break in this. There's like snakes, there's dogs. Sounds like a bunch of zombies too. They pissed off everyone today. Wow. Aw. I wonder if I could fight them from this. The raiders are a pain. Oh, is this in Minecraft? Convince the dog to come over here.
Okay, we got the bridge somewhat back, so you'll at least be able to drive the vehicle back in there.
No, 8 Days to Die will come out in like another 20 years. We're expecting to make it 8 Days to Die.
That definitely sounds about right.
Let's go shut this dog up. Oh, cool. Leveled up. Oh. What are you guys doing here? The poor little noodles. No, the snakes are really annoying because they're hard to see. So all of a sudden you'll get bit and you don't even know it. I like how it just goes right downhill from here. Come on, let's get around this. And dogs. Yeah, they're dogs too. There've been dogs, wolves, bears, all sorts of different things in this game. That is true. You thought this game was about taxes? No, that's Minecraft. That's Minecraft. You have to build a tax office in order to pay your taxes regularly. Otherwise, you get the lawyer villagers coming after you. There are bears? Oh yeah, haven't you been on this before, Shadowcat, when we had bears attack? It's always a lot of fun. Oh great, another part of this game where the cliff just goes straight up. I don't know why that's still not fixed. This game is about the ring? Now, when you say the ring, are we talking about the One Ring, or are we talking about the ring as in the horror game, the horror movie, The Ring? I guess both are sort of horror in different ways, I suppose. Oh, you weren't here for the bears? Yeah, there was an episode where you just got like several bears trying to attack the base at once, I believe. It was a lot of fun. More dogs trying to kill me, but I'm on the bike, so screw them. I think this might go into the next village that does connect to our base eventually. I'm just gonna look around here a bit though. Maybe have a hardware store or something. What's it called again, Mike? The one that we want to look for?
Oh, working stiff tools.
Right. What is King of Law? This is the first I've seen of this. You know anything about that, Mike?
King of Law. I think that's one of the office areas. Like they don't really have that much loot. I think they have some filing
does look like an
cabinets that
office
might have
building.
stuff in them.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
a
like, it might
lawyer's
have, like-
place. Funny, I just thought about a lawyer just a little while ago. Maybe it's some kind of law firm. Alright, maybe there are taxes in this game.
So I'm trying to recharge the batteries, and so I disconnected the battery bank from the one thing to try to refuel the batteries, but it doesn't seem like it's actually doing anything. If I do this and do this.
You mean
then
you're
I'll-
using the generator?
Yeah.
It
It's
depends on...
supposed to
You have to
charge.
have it hooked up in the right order. So, you might have to, like, reverse the order if it's not correct. Like, you have to make sure you connect it from the generator first, then to the battery bank.
Right.
Because if it's the opposite, it doesn't work. It's very specific. A little bit of coffee. Probably could eat a little bit too, because I'm hungry. The lawyer zombies, I know, they're just waiting to serve me.
I hope they have it hooked up correctly.
Alright. Yeah, there's really not much in this place. Check out the 3rd floor, maybe. Just like a little warehouse area. Likes to become the team's back alley engineer. That sounds awfully suspicious.
To look
I'll
that
break
up
in
again
here
and see how that
nonetheless.
works.
Mike's gonna be like the shady repairman that you, you know, go to because you're on a budget, and he rigs the light switch and actually blows up, starts a fire.
Oh, that reminds me of that game, Dumb Ways to Die.
It reminds me of this one time we had, my cousin was like, I guess trying to like learn how to be an electrician. He never really became one, but I guess he was like practicing at some point. So my parents were like, oh, okay, like why don't, like we'll hire him just like to like set up a light switch for us, right? Just to turn on the light in the kitchen or whatever. But with the way he set it up, he accidentally reversed it so that, you know, the down position was on, the up position was off. So like that one light switch, just said always remember, it's like, oh yeah, it's the opposite way for that one. Which, it wasn't the biggest deal. I mean, it worked fine otherwise. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really not much in these. Alright, let's just move on then. Kill this asshole. There's a bunch of assholes here. Ah, he fell down. Good. But now they're all wild down there. Apparently there's snakes trying to kill me too, because I see them on the radar. Great. That's fine. I never heard of that game. So how's that work exactly? It's Dumb Ways to Die?
Oh yeah. It was one of those games where you had to follow a set number of commands and stuff, and if you didn't do it in the correct order, you would lose a life. And like it had this little animation at the start of it, and like basically the public service announcement with it was like stay away from
Oh my god.
you know, subway train rails or whatever, like don't fall into it or whatever. And that was like the main message they were trying to put forth. But of course people were like, loving the game part so much that they made a game. I think I heard they made a second one too, which was kind of weird. I don't know how well that one did. But the funniest thing about it is that my sister used to play it all the time, and she said that like eventually like certain ones of the challenges wouldn't work right and stuff, so she got tired of it because of that, for example. Which I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Damn, I found a lot of stuff lately. I can't carry this all with me, it's only pain. I guess I'll just eat this potato, get out of my inventory. What else can I get rid of? Go. Okay. I don't really need this either. Shitty hunting knife. These are the same specs as the one I have right now. Yeah, pretty much. I'll keep it around just in case. Oh, okay. Like, this game is getting really bad about, like, enemies spawning right in front of me, because that was just crazy. I was looking down at this rooftop, it was completely empty. I dropped down to it, start going to somewhere, and a guy spawns right in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, that's something they still need to fix. I don't know why they still have that, where the enemies will just spawn right in front of you. Because it does get really annoying. You know, luckily I'm kind of at a point where it doesn't really matter that much, because my character's strong enough to be able to tank stuff, but that was really annoying, especially in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Quick bit to eat here. I gotta be careful, because, like, again, I dropped down here. For all I know, people could spawn in right behind me. Luckily, this time they didn't. Seems like there's nothing in here. Maybe they'll fix it in the next patch? I don't know. I mean, it's been a problem in this game for a while. There's a lot of things that they do change in the patches, mind you, but I just don't really believe that'll get fixed anytime soon.
I remember them saying that it was supposed to have been fixed, but I bet you they broke it again somehow. Come down here so I can kill you. There we go. I should just get out of this place, because I didn't really get anything from it. Try my gun. I have to make a left here, I guess. Oh, that's just kind of looking around. Yeah, I love how the intense music intensifies. It's awesome. For the longest time, the game didn't have music like that, so I definitely enjoy it. Even though it's kind of silly most of the time. These mailboxes, you never know when it might have something inside that's useful. I'm just waiting to accidentally find the Crucible schematic, because that'd just be awesome. Instead of a random mailbox. Oh, what the hell? Damn it.
I went to hit the bird, but I think I also hit my motorcycle because it made a sound.
Oops.
I hit both at the same time.
I found a level 1 rocket launcher.
Yeah, those birds are insane, Shadowcat, you're right. I'm trying to remember, did we have a rocket launcher before? Because I felt like we did find something like that. But I mean, it's always good to have another one. Shot the dog in the ass, great. Let's see. Yeah, I think this road will go into that other village, and then from there I can take the road south, and then I'll take us back to the town. The town that we have our base in, so that's good. Still, it's a long drive to go all the way out there. It's crazy. Thankfully, I got most of the stuff from the base, so we don't really have to go back at any point.
Hey, toilet gun.
Although I'm pretty much keeping all this stuff for myself, Mike. I already ate all the food that I found there. Yeah, the birds are so common in this game. They're kind of a relatively new addition to the game, but they've also made them kind of one of the more popular new additions, which I don't like one bit, because I hate the birds. You're gonna mute the stream for a bit, do some schoolwork? Oh, okay, Shotcat, yeah, you get that stuff taken care of. That's very important. Good luck with that, and have yourself a good night. And just enjoy the lurking. There we go. Remember, this is also the town that's Trader Jen in it, so make it stop by and see if she has anything for me. Oh, another bird. It's funny because I think Mike's isn't really getting nearly as much, right? I always get them on me when I'm on the motorcycle, constantly.
I haven't had many problems with birds.
I mean, it's weird too because it's not like I'm on low health. I'm on, well, I was at full health, but now I lost 2 health because of them attacking. The one good thing is that now they don't do much damage to me anymore. Just kind of annoying. I think another one following me now. Saw a shadow. Yep, it's trying to follow me. Alright, let's take care of this guy because he's never going to give up. Follow me around the entire world. Freaking idiot. Oh, there's a bookstore here? Have I been in this one? Probably, but let me just take a quick look. Empty bookshelf, empty, yeah, we already checked all these. The bookstores are awesome for finding stuff, but... Huh, we also have a lot of people that fall from the ceiling, so look out for that. Not that I need to check that one, apparently. Doggos. The laundromat. That reminds me when I was playing Hitman, I went to this one area that had a laundromat, and I was like, maybe I'll find a good outfit here to wear, but they actually didn't have any. I was kind of disappointed. I thought for sure I'd find something useful.
If you break it, you
Oh, this
buy
is Trader Wrecked. Oh, he's an asshole. You don't happen to have anything, do you? You could fall up to 15 meters without taking any damage while carrying 5,000 dukes or more. That's interesting.
Yeah, but it's like, when are you ever carrying that much money?
Right now I am, actually.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
Now we're done doing business, get out of my store. Fuck you. How about fuck you? You ever think about that? I wish we could rob him, he's an asshole. This one totally deserves it. The rest of the traders tend to be pretty cool for the most part. But Trader Rex, he's just a douche. Alright, that's where Trader Jen is. I should probably label him. This one I didn't label for some reason. How do I delete this waypoint? You know, it's not worth it. I don't really care. South and then to the west. Okay. Yeah, I may as well stop by there before we get back to our own base. That way I can just see if she has anything good. The more skill books you find, the better. It does actually help out after a while. Because I think when you learn all of a certain, you know, class of the books, you actually do get a bonus skill. Which is sometimes quite useful. Oh, that's right. She's Dr. Jen, too. I wonder if they have a place where they talk about the backstory for this game at all. Kind of like a 7 Days to Die wiki or whatever.
People have made up their own, but other than that, I haven't heard that there's an official one yet.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a game where they'd really worry that much about it. But there probably are fans, like you said, who try to make that up on their own. That's how fans are about pretty much anything, is they'll always try to hypothesize and theorize about what's going on and what else is happening in the game world that we don't actually see.
Yeah.
She does have the stethoscope. Oh, that's right. Of course. I definitely noticed the stethoscope. Probably have checked all these a bajillion times. Yeah, let's just get over. It's getting cloudy over here. I don't know how it is by you, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
You're back at the base, I'm assuming?
No, I'm not.
Oh, where are you hanging out?
I'm doing a quick quest.
Ooh, which level quest is it?
I'm trying to remember what level it was. Hold on, I'm unlocking a chest real quick.
Yeah, most of them for me end up being like level 4 or 5, and they're just so annoying not to do.
Yeah. This one was a search and clear. Damn it.
The name's Jenny, but you can call me Dr. Jen.
Actually, I think I forgot. I leveled up before, right? So I could probably put a skill point into something.
Poppin' pills might have
Level
what you were
4
looking
tactical assault. Can't really carry that. Oh yeah.
Forgot before.
Don't need any of that stuff.
Yeah, so when you get all these like in a certain book set, like the Night Stalker, now I have this extra bonus to do this. Sneak attacks with knives at night. Shots right at point blank, ignore armor. So that's why it's good to get all these eventually.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what to put this into right now. Oh, hey, Team Master, what's going on with you? How you been doing, man? I hope you've been having a good night. Better bartering, that's probably useful. Is this one that gets you better merchandise? It's the other one.
Putting some points into Lucky Looter helps as well.
You know what? I was just looking at that and I was thinking about doing that myself. Because I have 1 point to spend and I could do it right there.
Because that's how people have found, the, recipe and stuff like, trash and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
so
taking
they
one
have
right
Lucky
now,
Looter.
just in case. What's your skill in Lucky Looter? Mine's at 3 now. Not
Oh,
that
I
there's
got
any
two.
rush during the fight.
2. I got 2 right now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see if that helps us out at all. Oh no, you got tornadoes in your area? So I got the kids with us, and I'm on my foot, the headphones in. Hopefully you guys will be safe. I know, Mike's probably very familiar with that feeling. Oh, bless you, Mike.
Yeah. Hope you guys are okay.
Oh yeah, do you guys have like a basement where you live or whatever? Because I know not every place has a basement. Actually, you'd probably know, Mike. Is that like a good idea? Like people say go to the basement sometimes when there's a storm?
They say it's a good idea. I've never done it because I don't actually have a basement. But, we always go and, like, sit in the tub. That's like, yeah, that's what they say to do here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that before. That's what they tell you to do if you don't have any other place to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people say that, you know, kind of out around that area where you guys live, like, people don't really have basements there for the most part. I guess it's kind of like a regional thing. There's actually a lot of places around here that are, like, a little bit closer to the water where they don't have any basements because, you know, it just flood because it's so close to the water line. I mean, I guess if you want to answer the question too, you can, Persona. I was asking Team Master, but you can feel free to share your experiences or whatever. It's all good. You know, I don't know where you live, so I wasn't really asking you in particular. Because I don't know if you live anywhere where you have to deal with that kind of thing. Thankfully, where I live, we don't really have that at all. There's been, like, a few freak times in, like, say, like, the last, 10 years or so. It's like, oh, yeah, there's, like, one tornado, which was, like, a really weak one and pretty much didn't do anything. But it's just kind of like a fluke. Because we just don't really have that over here. Okay. Well, like I said, if you ever want to, like, feel free to talk about something, I don't really mind.
Anything you like?
Just see if you have anything in your inventory. I could buy a gyrocopter here. Fancy.
Impressive.
The gyrocopter is really cool. I wish that we could get that to show that off to people. Yeah, other than that, it doesn't have that much.
It's also like the best way to accidentally kill yourself too, though.
Oh, come on, Mike. You have to be careful when you're flying.
And not hit the, what's the word, bail button.
Yeah, there's an ejector button. Just don't press that and you'll be fine. What's this? Hits it immediately.
That's right.
I want to get the gyrocopter just to see how Mike flies that thing. I'd probably have to fly it first to make sure I don't, actually get a chance to fly it before he destroys it. But that'd be funny to see. Oh yeah, Team Mission says there's a tornado spotted north of us, headed northeast. So as long as no more come, and the hail's the size of quarters right now. Good lord. That's how Mike had one of his cars destroyed, right?
Yeah, totally.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
I still remember that. I think you mentioned one of your videos. Ooh, 2 books. Oh, I got the gyrocopter chassis schematic. Interesting. I wonder what that takes.
I had a neighbor that would sell, like, used to work for those companies that sold those vehicle cover things or whatever. And he said that he actually wanted to fit my car with one just to see if it would fit, like the new car that I got, basically. And it fit, and he was like, "Okay, thanks." And I didn't get it. I was like, he said, "Oh, I can offer you one, but it's gonna cost, like, enter ridiculous price here." And I was like, eh.
Yeah, it's
So
what they always say
yeah,
about hindsight.
yep.
Car already has hail damage. I'm not super worried unless it breaks the windows. Yeah, I mean that would be a
Yeah.
big problem. Yeah, that is a shame. The only times it's hailed here, it was usually very tiny as well. Like, we never had big hail. And again, it's something that happens just very, very rarely around here, too. Guess I'll bring this with me. Why not? What's the barbed wire mod used for? On clubs. Oh, okay. I answered my own question by reading the thing. I didn't mean to repair that, but okay.
So it turns out I have level 4 quests.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not as bad, obviously. Oh, I didn't mean to lock... Oh, whatever. Yep, I knew it was gonna break. Oh, well. There's the second floor of this, but how do I get up there?
Alright,
We'll make our own way up. That's the answer.
Well, shit, it didn't seem to level them up, like, repair them at all.
What's wrong?
Actually, no, this level 6, I think, was almost dead, and it's now healed up. So it just does it one at a time. You
Wait,
have
what
to
are you
make
talking
sure
about?
it's turned on. The batteries.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, basically recharges them by bottom right to top, so... Well, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try...
So it's just very slow, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna try doing this. That, and then turn that on and see if that works.
Yeah, I thought it did it pretty quickly before, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I could have sworn it did it very quickly before as well. Like, I remember watching a video of it when they first implemented this, and like, he had it on for like, not even like 5 minutes, and like the battery was already like, showing like, it getting charged up.
Yeah, well, I'm almost back, so I guess we'll check that out. I guess to put
Yeah,
up the
it's just
bridge.
It's saying it's using 5 watts of power, so I guess it's doing something.
It's using 5 watts to charge it, because it doesn't sound like a whole lot.
No, like the generator bank is sending 5 watts of power to the battery backup, but that can't be bad. That can't be right, because that's like so little energy. Oh no, it's working. Yay. Okay, it just takes forever. Okay, good.
The questions to everyone? What happened? Oh. Oh my god, the game's choppy as hell again. It's like almost nighttime. Can I go over the bridge safely? Come on. There we go. Headphones or earbuds?
I personally use both, but it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm playing games, I use over-the-ear headphones. But if I'm watching like something like on YouTube or something like that, I prefer having earbuds.
It looks like it's fine. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Hey Christian, what's going on with you? Christian prefers headphones for better sound quality. Yeah, I guess overall they're better. I guess earbuds are just good for mostly, yeah, like if you're on the go, essentially. Man, I hate when it gets like this. I did actually read up about this a little bit. It seems people do say it has to do with the lighting in the game. That the lighting puts strain on the game, especially when it gets to be nighttime, apparently. Like during the sunset for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly why, but I guess it's the thing. Game does have its weird quirks, gotta admit.
Yeah.
Let's see if any of them are better when this stuff is off of it. Oh, this gun is better. Okay. So I'll keep this one.
Alright, making more concrete.
I found another level 6 marksman rifle I'm putting away. What's funny is if you do pay attention, sometimes even if an item is the same level as another one, it can have slightly different stats, which is interesting. Man, I've lost something to put away right now.
I was going to put the advanced bellows in the new forge I made, but I realized I can't do that because it's running and making stuff.
Aw, okay, just cancel it? Or is it making something right now it takes forever?
Since it's like cooking down a stone and stuff, it'd be just better just to leave it and let it do its thing.
Well, it's cooking
I
down
swear it used to
stone.
be-
You could like take out the stone temporarily and then just like put it in there, I guess, right? And it'll
I get the
cut that down by
cement
half.
working again.
What's wrong?
I said you also have to like cancel the cement, and that also makes it mad a little bit.
It does?
Yeah. Okay, let's see. What else is in here?
Let's see.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm full of hydration and food. Okay, never mind.
Looks like it's working fine on me, Mike.
Okay, good.
Put the stuff in here that I took out for now. Golf ball hail in the yard. You could see it through the window. Damn. Yeah, hopefully your windows will be safe. I really hope it turns out for the best, but I know it must be pretty scary. Like the biggest thing that we get here are the hurricanes, and sometimes it is pretty scary. We haven't had a bad one in a long time though. It's been almost like 10 years, I think. So it's kind of like, oh, hopefully you don't get one soon. Because they say like, yeah, every like 10 years or so you usually get something bad come along. Just to let you folks know. This is better than the other one I had. Let's compare. Nope.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
I love how he has barely any warning. It's like, oh, I'm about to close, and then like 5 seconds later, oh, I'm closed. It's like, okay, I know that.
Yeah.
You don't need to see it every freaking time, Trader Joe. Oh, and that's right. It's extra mech I don't need. Oh, and good. Thank God. It's fully nighttime, so I don't have this stupid lag anymore. I absolutely hate that about this game. I don't know why it does it all the damn time. How's the streams been? The streams have been pretty good, Christian. Try to remember when you were last around. We've been streaming some different stuff. We got some Hitman completed, which is supposed to be the end of the trilogy. I've been playing some StarCraft lately, which has been fun. Hoping to finish that pretty soon, though, because there's only one more campaign left. It's the Protoss in that game. And other than that, I've been, I think that covers most of the games I've been streaming lately. I've been giving some thought to doing some other games lately. But nothing I want to, reveal just yet, I'll say. Both earbuds are in. I set the race volume to hear the stream over the hail. I'll try to be louder then. Nah, I don't know. Like it kind of depends on just like the volume of your phone, I guess. But yeah, it sounds like it's some pretty bad hail. Which I guess if it's the size of a golf ball, yeah, that would be pretty loud. Get all this crap out. Wow, this is just useless. But like all good games like this, you end up being a hoarder. So how would you say the repairs went, Mike, if you had to assess it?
Too bad, actually. I was kind of...
Yeah, it actually went a lot quicker than we both thought it would go. Because you thought it would take forever. I'm like, maybe it'll take like an hour or so, but really you got it done with plenty of time left, and then got to spend most of the stream doing other stuff, too.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, and again, for those of you who weren't here, the stream before this was a horde night, and the base got messed up pretty decently, at least the side of it. And Mike especially was like really like down about it and didn't know how we would do. But I'm like, I think we can handle it.
Okay, that battery's about half charged now. Nice.
Alright, got all that useless stuff out of my inventory. I think maybe there's just a few things left. Never claimed the hail damage on my car last time, so maybe this time we will with insurance. Yeah, how's that work out with claiming that in insurance? Does that like still raise your insurance the whole ton? Even though it's something you have like no control over?
I had to do it on my old car. And like, since I had to do a claim that was more for saying the car was a loss or whatever, I ended up not having to get an upcharge to it, so I got lucky based off of that. But I have heard some people say that it is possible. Yeah, just depends on, you know, what happens to the car and all that.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I can kind of understand that. What was all that about? Trying to get into my stuff, Mike?
Messing, yeah, I was just messing with your stuff. This says no Mike because I thought that was funny.
Actually, here we go, Mike. Come over here. Try getting in now. Now I have a
That's
secret
funny.
room that you can't get in.
Right.
Let's try breaking through the walls, I guess.
Oh, there's a zombie outside.
I was about to say, was that you trying to dig through something, or is that a zombie?
Well, I just heard like the sound of a zombie outside.
I guess I'll check it out.
There they are. Ooh, right in the boob.
Oh, they're on that side, I guess?
There you go. Yep, we got it. It's just one.
Oh, yeah, we did leave this, this up on the side. I wonder if I should get rid of this for now.
Be an unfortunate problem. They're coming only on the side where the trader is now because they know that's the path of least resistance.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Where's this one at? And he's getting his ass kicked on the bikes, but let's see.
Good, he deserves it. The asshole. What is this? If I donated $99.99, what would I do? Say thank you? Well, I would put your name in the thing, I guess. Because I did, pretty much say that if anyone, either subscribes to the YouTube membership thing or did the, tips or whatever it is, I would add their name to the things, but I'm not gonna do anything, like, especially crazy.
Damn it. There we go.
It's not one of those wild streams, I will just say that. It's always been something that's just totally optional for people to do if they really care that much for it, but... It's not something that, like, other streamers do where if people give money, then, like, I'll completely change what I'm doing just for the sake of it. So, if you're expecting something like that, that's not really how I do it, anyway. How about that?
Works very well.
Well, sorry, I'm not Mr. Beast, so I don't even have money for a Lego set and Dino Nuggets. It's all good. That's not anything I've ever really worried all that much about, like whether people are giving money or doing whatever sort of thing like that. I've never really been too concerned about that. Is this kind of a weakness that we have here? Well, I guess we have that sectioned off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's fill this in just in case, though. Minecraft Steve's first night. I'm almost afraid to ask. Oh, I guess they messed this up. I wonder what happens. Yep. Alright, Mike, I have an idea I want to throw at you.
Alright.
So you know how when you go in the traders, they teleport you out of there if you try to go in there at night?
Uh-huh.
Imagine if instead, if like you tried to like break in somehow, if instead they start shooting at you instead. That'd be kind of cool in a way.
That would
Like,
be kind of cool.
You actually could break in the traders, but he tried to shoot at you because he considers you a bandit or whatever.
Yeah.
Like maybe try to sneak in there because you're thinking, oh, like I don't want to fight the zombies. I'm a low level character. So I'll try to avoid that. So like you could try to get in there and maybe like hide it out, but he might like patrol around, and if he actually spots you, he'll shoot you.
That'd be funny.
Where are you, Mike?
I'm underground collecting more stone.
Okay, because it's showing you outside the base. I'm like, where the hell is he? It's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I'll join you for some nighttime mining. Let's see. I can get a look at what you're doing down there anyway. Wait, did I have more stuff on my bike, by the way, or empty that out? Oh, must empty it out. I actually picked it up, which I didn't mean to do. Let's see. When you're mining down there, using the auger, or are you just using the regular pickaxe?
I use the regular pickaxe for some of it, but every now and then when I just get a little bit bored, I use the auger.
Does this go down to where? Ooh, where are you? Where's your tunnel start from? Oh, here it is. Maybe. Jesus, Mike. What is this network you've built down here?
Ah, you know, it's just the way it goes when you're mining.
Oh my god, this is like a maze. How do you find your way in and out? You got little wood posts here, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you don't like dig completely under the house and then it just like completely collapses because of a sinkhole.
Right.
There. Just trying to swing at you, see if you noticed.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll continue on. I'll see where else this goes, because it's quite the tunnel you made. This goes back to the base. Where does this go?
Found coal.
Well, that's cool. What is all this over here? Interesting. Behold the Underminer. I'll just dig with the normal pickaxe, get a little experience this way. Yeah, Mike should make his own hangout away from me, apparently. It's gonna hang out down here on the Horde nights. Just stick it out down here.
Problem is, if you actually do hang out out here, I think that they actually will spawn in on you.
Yeah, they try to get around that in different ways. Hello, MLG EV. Yeah, I do remember you because of your unique introduction to the chat. So yeah, how are you doing? Hopefully everything's well with you. What have you been up to lately? I think it has been a while. I'm trying to remember. I think you usually come around on the 7 Days to Die streams, right? It is funny because these games, I play a whole bunch of different streams, and some games bring out a more a wider cast of people, I'll just say, than others. I think 7 Days to Die definitely brings out more people. Just sleeping? Oh, okay. Were you having trouble sleeping? Is that why you stopped by the stream? I don't know where you live, so I'm not sure what time of the night it is for you exactly. It's about midnight over here.
Oh, yeah.
Which, speaking of which, is kind of the time when Mike starts thinking about leaving for the night. So I don't know, how you been doing tonight, Mike? Thinking about sticking around for a while, or maybe just hanging up after today in the game day or
I think
whatever.
after when it gets like the end of the day, I think that'd be a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Just let me know when you're ready. I mean, that goes for any stream. Like, if you're like, oh man, I'm not feeling like it, I gotta go.
I was watching this guy and like he was talking about his streams and like because he does it as more of a job instead of like, for fun. He says like, yeah, I want it to be fun, but sometimes I look at the clock whenever I've been like streaming for a little while and I'm like, okay, I've been streaming for, let's see. And he looks and he goes, okay, I've been streaming for about an hour. How about one more hour? And I'm just like done. And then he's like, when you're at work sometimes and you're just like, oh, I got one more hour of work left. And then you start feeling better and you like, get more motivated to get your work done and stuff. He's like, that's what it's like for me. It's like some days when I'm streaming and I'm just having a shit day when they're streaming, I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to do this for one more hour and then I'm just not doing it. I'm going to go anywhere else and just have fun. And I'm like, hey, you know what? That's actually not a bad way to live life.
Yeah. Oh, apparently I'm finding some coal now too. Nice. Got a nice bunch of it. So what do we use the coal for exactly, Mike? Because I know the generator just takes gas, so...
The coal is for mixing with nitrate powder to make gunpowder.
Okay. Oh yes, and I guess you would be a part of the cast, Persona, because you are here, aren't you? Unless this is a apparition you've created to fool us into thinking it's you. It's funny, I sometimes watch streams too late at night when I'm like really supposed to be sleeping, but I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like going to sleep right now, so I just like tune in. And luckily there is a stream that tends to go quite late, so it's kind of convenient for me because like even after this stream, I could probably watch it.
Dig up all this dirt.
I need to get more food. Yeah, I didn't bring any with me. Though, now I have to figure out where I'm going, because this is Mike's maze of a tunnel, so I have no idea how to get out of the damn thing. Oh, it's daytime, apparently. Hey, Mike. Am I going the right way, or am I...
No.
Alright, where's the right way? You think you'd make some labels, like, this way to the base?
You would think.
This is the way?
Should be.
Hey, there we go. Wow, this is a nice steep descent when you're getting in and out of it. I am me. I am me. Me am I. We got a lot of cement mix now. Or just regular cement, I guess.
Is it like I am me and thou art me as well or something like that in Persona?
What was that? Oh, from Persona?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had something like that. I can't remember how it goes, but it sounds about right. Are we out of food? Oh, you have some in here. I'm gonna take one of these real quick. Don't mind me. I'm actually wondering how it's going to be tomorrow since it's so rainy today. I was hoping to get the chance to go for a walk or something, but hopefully it's not going to be rainy all day tomorrow. Or today, I guess, technically. Well, no, it's still tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost midnight here, about 3 minutes away. Let me take a look at the map. So how much of the map have you explored, Mike? Just out of curiosity.
Let's see. pretty decent chunk.
So is the ocean supposed to represent kind of like the end of the map in this one, like the radiation was in the other one?
Possibly.
Because we did get to that one area where there's like that big ass. It looked like it was an ocean anyway, because it was so big.
Yeah.
It was kind of like endless. So that's about
Oh, my inventory's full.
3,600 units out. We're like kind of in the center of the map where we are for the most part. So this probably goes out more this way. That must be where the snowy area was if we ever wanted to look around the snowy area, but that's like going far out of the way. Alright. Just kind of assessing things for myself. I have a treasure map near here. I guess I'll find that. See what rare treasures we can dig up. I am thou, thou art I.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay.
Yep. Well, I'm assuming Persona knows his persona.
Yeah.
If not, that's really embarrassing.
True.
Hey, there we go. Oh, there's a dog there. There's a dog hanging out in the house next door, Mike.
Oh boy.
Zombie dropped some loot.
There you go.
Yeah, there's something like... Oh my god, what the fucking shit? It's a giant hole. Mike, were you digging a giant hole in the backyard?
No.
Are you sure?
That wouldn't be me. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Mike, I definitely believe that. We all know you're very capable of fooling us with your lies. Like that time in Secret Hitler.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're like, oh, guys, no, I'm definitely not Hitler. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Put this in the medical.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of these issues with the trees flickering right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like they want to just disappear entirely. Ugh. Crazy motorcycle driving.
Always.
It would be cool if eventually you get mods to maybe improve the handling or improve the speed or something like that.
Well, vehicles do have on them like mod spots, but I haven't heard of any like mods for them. So
Yeah, I
I'm not
was
sure what
checking. It
is.
seems like maybe that's like a future plan to have. Wow, I just went right through the water on my motorcycle. That's cool. Like wasn't affected by it at all.
I did not know the bridge wasn't completed.
Mike, I even told you, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take this down because it's the middle of the night and I don't want them sneaking in.
Okay.
So way to go, just driving off, Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, that pit that's in front of the base was from them blowing it up.
Indeed. So I should be just about on top of it. Mike's an imposter.
You know it.
Is he? He's not Mike, he's Ike. Reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog when they had the fake hedgehog. Or at least that's what Sonic called him. Shadow. He's like,
Oh yeah.
that's not me, that's an imposter. That's a fake hedgehog. It's like, he's not a fake hedgehog, just a hedgehog with a different name. It's like, that doesn't make him fake. Like, the way he says fake hedgehog, that makes me think of a, like someone dressed up as a hedgehog, like trying to pretend to be one or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I guess these days we'd call them furries, which is also very scary.
Oh man.
That'd be a completely different context to the game, though, if that were the case. Alright, let's see how long it's gonna take me to find the damn treasure for this one. How would they confuse the two? They look different. But that's the whole plot of Sonic Adventure 2. I don't understand it either. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what they say throughout the entire game. Blame Sega for that one. Hey, Team Master, getting ready for some sleep? How's the storm going over there, by the way? Is it getting any better? Any worse? We're getting closer to the treasure, maybe. It's not really that accurate. I know you could take the perk to make this a little bit easier, but I feel like it's almost like a waste of it.
Right. Oh, one thing that people have been saying they've been seeing a lot of lately is empty cans showing up and, you know, searchable stuff. And they're like, wait, what?
Damn, how much closer do we have to get to this damn thing? I swear, it's always in like the opposite area of where I start searching it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we like start all the way over here. Frickin' thing. We're getting closer. And closer. And closer. Character's out of stamina, panting like a dog.
Butter balance. That's funny. I guess that's supposed to be reference to like that. Can't believe it's not butter crap or whatever.
What, like margarine?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this treasure? Oh my god. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to always find this damn treasure in this game.
Notice employees must wash hand and it's covered in blood. It's like, oh no.
It's in this tiny little area. It must be like far underground this time. Which it usually isn't, but it's I have it narrowed down to such like a small area. It's ridiculous. It's like, yeah, you dug everywhere except where it is, apparently. Well, there we go, finally.
Usually how it goes.
Oh, wait. I need the lockpick to open this? I forgot. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, for treasure chests.
I think I left them all the way back at the base. Alright, well I guess they come back here. Thankfully it shouldn't get covered up. Apparently there's an airdrop that was out here. For some reason, I guess maybe we never collected this one. You can do it? Not without the lockpick, I can't. You'll have to come back.
Yeah, I think if you try to break it open, it actually
Just disappears.
destroys it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just.
I think that happened to me the first time. And I was like, what the fuck? What is this bullshit? Because I didn't know they changed it. This Persona 5 taught you nothing about treasure chests? I guess not. But really, what was Persona supposed to teach me about treasure chests? It's like bring a useful cat with you to help you guide the way. Figure out what you're supposed to be doing. I think my motorcycle was trying to dig a hole on its own into the ground where I laid it. Oh my god. Also, I need more gasoline for this thing. Hopefully I have more at the base. Damn, stupid hill. I have to get past it before I can go over it. It's too steep right here. You liked Ryuji, Joker, and Futaba? Yeah, I thought that all the characters were pretty cool in that game. What about you, Mike? Did you have a favorite from that Persona?
I mean, I like Futaba. I like how she starts out like super,
like a hermit,
you know, like yeah, hermit and shy, and like when she finally comes out, she's like, this is so weird.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I think the thing they did really well in that game is they kind of always kept things fresh. They kept throwing new things your way and adding new characters to keep it interesting. So I definitely enjoyed that.
Yeah. Oh crap.
It's kind of like almost like the opposite approach of Danganronpa, where in Danganronpa they throw all the characters at you from the very beginning, and you're kind of overwhelmed with all of them, and they slowly kind of die off. In Persona, instead, you kind of like start with a slow cast, and it just like keeps building up and up as it goes along.
And then eventually with the Persona characters, like you were kind of like, okay, this one I don't really care about because of that.
I still have all those lockpicks somewhere. Okay, I have 20 of them. Hopefully that's enough. Is there a way to make lockpicks in this game, or is it just something you have to find or buy?
Yeah, you have to get the
Great Heist completion.
That, or you have to like learn the schematic by finding it. I think it's another option, and it costs forge iron to do it. It's a pain.
Oh, I guess, but it's definitely something worth it, because it's probably something that you want to have a lot of, especially when you start to run low, like I am right now. I'm like, oh, I wish I had 100 more, because I'm not confident in my skills to lockpick the damn thing.
I hate it when the zombies like fall somewhere and you can't find them now, because you had to run away.
What are you doing right now?
Oh, doing a
quest?
Yeah, quest. We had to clear everything.
Yeah, that can be annoying if you're trying to actually kill them all. It's like, oh, I have to go hunt it down, chase the damn bastard. I think that's probably one of my least favorite quests, where you have to kill everything in a huge building.
Oh, there's a little fucktard.
Oh my god, it keeps spinning around, damn it.
Get your feral ass out of here.
Your feral ass. Get your nasty feral ass out of here, you skank.
My health's getting a little low.
Uh-oh. Come on, Mike. You know those pro gamer skills. You almost never get hit. What's going on there, Mike?
I don't know. I'm just...
You're like that grizzled old man in these kinds of games. He's getting too old and he starts slipping up. Looks like Peppy. Ah, must be getting careless. Let us go.
Not down there.
Wow, I actually unlocked it with one single pick.
There you go.
I got 7,000 dukes from this. Damn.
There you go.
That was a nice find. That's more than you find in most of these quests. Maybe I should do this one next. Raphael's treasure map. This one. That just shows up a little bit easier on the map for me to find. Kind of. Wait, what's this? Rubbish! Rubbish! No. No! I almost drove down in the hole I dug. Is there a skill I wish I had? You mean in this game? Or in real life? I don't know, it's kind of a weird question. Not too sure about that. In the game, like, I probably want to upgrade some more of the, what is it? The one that kind of reduces the damage you take. It's like, I forget what it is. It reduces the amount you get stunned and the amount of damage you take. That's awfully useful. In real life, I don't know. It's kind of an odd question. I'm not sure how to answer that. Oh no! Mike, terrible days. I forgot to refuel my motorcycle.
Oh. And did you forget your wrench or whatever to take apart cars?
No, I have a wrench, but I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I was driving on grass. So there's no cars out here. Well, I just picked up my motorcycle and started running. Which is also something funny, I think, that you could do in this game. It's like, yeah, you just pick up your motorcycle and run with it. That's fine. I'm not really that far away from the base, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just too used to these leisurely drives.
Nail gun schematic. Battery bank. The Great Heist Volume 1. Nice. Learn how to break into safes much easier and faster. Cool.
Wrong one.
Shotgun Messiah. Ooh. Still no Crucible schematic. But, you know.
I should see when people pick up vehicles in Minecraft. Well, I could see that if I was able to play the damn game. Stupid Microsoft. They're pieces of shit. So Mike and I were actually talking about that a little bit before the stream because, well, some of his family, will say, were having issues with the game and I guess getting it working.
Ooh, Night Stalker. Bows do 10% more damage at night. Interesting.
Oh, is that a skill book
applies
too?
to blood
I think I might have
mix.
gotten that already. I forget, Mike, did you get the thing to max out all your inventory? Like all the triple pocket mods or whatever?
I don't think I have yet.
Oh, because I just got another triple one, so if you want that, I'll put it in one of the chests back at the base when I get the chance.
Alright.
How many slots do you have that you considered overburdened or whatever?
I need 2 more.
Alright, well I should help out then.
Ooh, herbal in a box. Sweet.
I got to a random trailer park, so I'm just kind of like looting the stuff in here. Actually, some somewhat decent stuff, to be fair. Wait, did I not get that? No, I didn't. Oh, they have yucca plants are growing over here. Person had a pet dog. Frickin' dogs. Who are you?
A level 6 hunting rifle.
More?
Awesome.
How do you fucking go to hell? Stop interrupting me. We're trying to search something. Stuff our faces some more food. Cornmeal.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, another sniper rifle. I mean, I don't really need it. Oh, a level 6 robotic turret. That sounds useful. What do you think is the worst type of food? Huh. I don't know.
I'm not a fan of most fish, but I mean,
Hey, we kind of talked about that the other week, didn't we?
yeah.
There's some fish I like. But again, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fish eater either. Ooh, I got the gumbo stew recipe. Probably the fact that I got the boost in the like looting thing. Find some extra recipes I didn't have before. Oh, you know what I should do? Since I can't
I would
carry
love
stuff.
someone to come up with the story of like the dancing hall, like what happened there when the zombie outbreak happened. 'Cause it looks like
Dancing?
everybody was like,
Oh,
yeah,
I
like the
mean- okay.
dance hall.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. Oh, I do have gasoline. Where did I find this?
Oh, I found another helmet light mod.
Oh, also, apparently I did have gasoline. I don't know when I found it, but apparently I found some. Probably had some the whole time. Thriller happened.
Got it.
I know. I was kind of thinking about what
We
happened.
win. We got the crucible.
Oh, we won the game. All right, game's over. We're gonna stop playing now. Yeah, imagine if after all that we're like, okay, we're ready to stop playing. All right, good find, Mike. Where was it?
It was in that place I was talking about. The dance till you die
Damn.
building for a quest.
Yeah, thriller indeed. Apparently.
I'm all out of lockpicks. Do I still have my auger on me? Where did I put it away?
What is this baked potato recipe? Such silly
There it
things. So it only took to day 66 to finally get it. How do you feel about that, Mike?
I feel like it took way too long.
Yep.
I feel
Hopefully
like-
they do fix that. Imagine if Mike just lost it. Well, I think with the way you had it set up, even if you die, you keep your items. So that shouldn't be an issue.
Oh, you set it up that way?
Didn't that happen?
Oh, that's right.
I think we did
Yeah, I
accidentally.
think yeah. What's in here? Was it worth breaking into? No, not really. But, you know, whatever.
I mean, hey, we got the Crucible, so even if you find nothing else, the whole trip was worth it.
Yeah, true. There you go.
Get out of this place now. Alright, so for the sake of the chat, anyone else that might be watching after the fact, do you want to explain now what we can do with this Crucible, now we found it?
Alright, so the Crucible is an important thing to find because with the Crucible you can actually make forged steel. And forged steel is needed in order to make your bases more resilient, for starters. And on top of that, there's also the fact that it can help make all the vehicles in the game, basically, because you need steel for that as well. And it's also how you make a lot of the really good tools in the game.
Yeah, and a lot of that stuff you can find, but especially for making the vehicles and stuff like that, you usually need a lot of it. And the vehicles you don't just outright find like that either.
And forged steel is one of those things that's like very rare to find in anything. Like, I don't think I've ever found it except for like in very you know, challenging loot to get into or whatever like that, for example. Like the hardened chests and stuff, I heard that it can spawn in there. The working stiff boxes, it's supposed to be able to, but I've rarely seen it spawn in that. You can take apart like streetlights to get it, but you only get like, at most, I've heard people say like 5. On rare occasions, you only get 2. To give you an idea. So, yeah. They say it definitely doesn't feel worth it.
And the good thing about that Persona is not only did we find that, but we also pretty much already repaired the base even without that. So we're in pretty good shape in that regards too. Is that you pulling up?
Yep.
Well, good, because I was worried the zombies had learned to drive. I was going to be concerned.
Alright, so I got it put into the thing. Let's see, how much can we make? Oh wait, well I need some
Hopefully a
wood
lot.
here first. We can make 300. I don't know if we need that much right now. I'll make 200 to start out. Good starting point.
Imagine a zombie taking the bike. Oh, that'd be terrible. The zombies just steal the bikes? Oh man.
Yeah.
Sounds like something they would do though, as a troll.
Immediately crash it into something.
Did I bring my money with me? Might check the traders to make sure they can get anything new.
Yep, now we can make steel arrowheads.
Yeah, not that we're really using the arrows much at this point, so that'd be kind of silly.
Yeah.
Howdy,
What else can we
survivor.
make with
Make
steel?
yourself at home.
Steel bars.
I mean, yeah, we'll probably need to save it from making more of the steel bars, because that'll help us fight the zombies from the base without having to get on top of it. And that's kind of like the biggest holdup so far, is that we weren't able to upgrade those to steel, so they were just breaking too easily. The iron ones.
Yeah. Oof, that's not a good idea. Come
Well,
over
there's
to me
always
now.
Shamway up the road. You can try
What do
looking.
you
Oh,
almost
I
do,
just
Mike?
heard him start talking.
Hmm?
You just walked in here, didn't you?
I was at the traders. Are you at the traders now?
Yeah, that's where I was at the whole time.
Wait, you were? Because I was there for like a minute or so and I didn't see you. I wonder if the game got glitched.
I was at the forge that's at their trade.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, the forge is there. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What level pistols do we have?
Mine's level 3. You mean just the pistol?
Okay. Yeah, just a regular pistol. I got a level
Yeah.
5.
I might have had a better one, but I might have put it away somewhere. 'Cause I forget where I put it, though.
Mm-hmm. What else do we got here? Got another level 4 steel sledgehammer. I'm pretty sure you already have one of those.
Yep, mine's level 4.
Okay. 2 rifle. Got boots. Helmet light mod.
Oh my god, it's incredibly thirsty.
Oh, here's another Night Stalker.
Oh yeah, if you want to get that, go ahead. 'Cause I saw it, but I couldn't use it because I already had that one. I think I have most of the Night Stalkers. Actually, that might be one I have all of, because I think I got the bonus skill for that. Is that the one where you could
Yeah.
do a sneak attack with a knife or whatever?
There was that, and it also allows you to, what's the other thing it allowed you to do? I can't remember.
That doesn't matter. Either way, when I was at the shop, I was taking a look at it, and I'm like, oh, I already have that one. I don't need it. How long will the stream last? Probably until we get to, the nighttime of this day. In the terms of the game, anyway.
Yeah.
It's almost
Just
nighttime
realized
now.
how much later it is. I'm like, dang. I need to get my... Where's that? There it is.
Damn it, drove to the damn water again.
That's funny.
Oh, but also, Persona, if you need to log off for any reason, if you're sleepy, it's A-okay. Don't worry about having to stay for the full thing. We're not going to try to keep anyone up later than they need to be. That reminds me, I wonder if Shadowcat is still kind of lurking watching the stream. The Shadowcat said they had to do homework, but they were going to leave the stream on the background.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It kind of corresponds to like every hour in the game is like a minute or so. Yeah, like a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll probably only be like another maybe 10 minutes at most or whatever.
Sounds about right.
Ah, you don't think they are? Yeah, they might went to sleep already. I don't know how much homework they had to do.
Let us speak, survivor.
May I see your inventory? Nope, everything here I already got. Oh, and I did put that pocket mod in one of the chests downstairs. The one that's for mods or whatever.
If we ain't got what you're looking for, we can get it.
No reason to be here then.
Apparently need 2.
We need 2 of what?
I need 2, well actually I just need, yeah, I just need 1 more and I'll have my entire inventory, filled out.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, turn off both of these because the battery bank is filled up again.
Oh, cool. And we didn't have any, like, screamers or anything spawn in to try to chase us down at the base, so I guess that's working alright.
I guess that is true that it works just fine being turned off and on.
It's funny, because I think we did get a screamer show up at one point. But we weren't even really doing much, so I was kind of surprised back then. It was like a while ago now, I think.
Alright, so hopefully that relay will work now that I hooked it back up.
Hopefully. Let's see, got further to go. Damn it, if I wasn't driving over damn hills, it'd go a lot faster, by the way.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I mean, I know it's probably my fault for choosing this way to go, but it's like, I have to go far out of the way to get to the main road. And I'm like, I'll just cut through here. I'll stick to the road. It's safer.
Stick to the roads. They're safer. Oh shit. I forgot I had the forged steel on me and accidentally put something up to forge steel.
Nice job, Mike. Hopefully it's something that's at least useful.
Yeah, it was one of the walls that are for support. Holy crap, it takes a lot though.
How much did it use up?
Well, I had 44 and I'm down to 11 from the the few things that I upgraded.
Alright, then we're gonna need a shit ton of that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to be very strategic about how we use that, I suppose. Alright, here we go again.
Rocks. I think I need some in the workbench.
Did I have a lockpick? Yeah, I'm still technically on the trip from before. Oh wait, did I go back to put stuff in? Well, I have a lockpick either way. But luckily I didn't have the chance to really put them away, so we're good. Which I actually don't usually put the lockpicks away, I usually keep them on me. I think I put them away for the Horde Night, because you don't really use them then. So it's just a waste of space.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I usually keep them on me. Let me try digging over here instead.
I guess they put away all the stuff for it. Damn it.
Now, what do you put away?
All the stuff to make more cobblestone rocks. We have absolutely none.
I had
I
made some at some point, but I think I put it in the chest next to the cement mixer.
Yeah, and we used them all up.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Do I have any on me still? No, I think I would have put them all away. Yeah, I guess we did use them all then. Come on. I don't want to stay out here all night trying to find this freaking treasure chest. I found it, thank God. Yeah, and the lockpicks work funny, because they will break as you're trying to pick the damn lock.
Yeah.
You just have to hope it does enough that you get close to opening it. I used up the last few to actually open it. There we go. Some silver and gold and almost 6,000 caps. A lot of ammo. Cool. These have been very productive so far, finding these. Alright. Let's head back to base. I guess we could probably wrap this one up.
Yeah. I'll worry about that next time.
Worry about what?
I was gonna get more stone, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, we still have... Actually, I guess it's only 4 days until the next Horde Night. Man, sometimes it goes so quickly. It's like, wow. Alright, the next one's kind of like around the corner, but 4 days should be enough time to gather stone, finish up fortifying the defenses, and I guess trying to figure out some kind of way to deal with the exploding zombies. Because that seems to be the new threat that we have to look out for, because they will destroy the base. Maybe we should do some more work on that structure outside of the base, because then if they blow up there, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we could fight from there and then end up retreating. Am I going the wrong way? Kind of, yeah, right. It's like the wrong thing on the map. Well, time to go over the hill again.
The way it goes.
Yep. The good news is we have increasing ways to repair the bases at this point with all the gear we have, so it doesn't take nearly as long anymore. Like between having most of the supplies already and having the nail gun, which just repairs things incredibly quick, it doesn't take all that long to repair the base when it does get damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a combination between the base itself and like the time of day, but it always runs like crap when I start getting close to our base at this specific time of day. Alright, that's empty, good. Man, Mike just left all the doors open here.
That's what I do.
Were you raising a barn, Mike?
Uh-huh.
Right, well, I have a lot of money now thanks to that. Hopefully I get a chance to spend it on something.
Lee, that'd be nice.
Alright, Mike, do you want to say some final words as we sign off here?
thank freaking God we finally found the crucible.
I like the way you look when you like point the nail gun like that.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's really nice to finally get that out of the way. I mean,
Absolutely.
although it does kind of suck that now we have to really go out of our way to make sure we collect a lot more iron and clay, because now we're going to make sure to collect all the stuff necessary to make steel. And it's amazing just how expensive steel is in the game to make. So it's like you have to really plan ahead, like collecting stuff for it. And so hopefully we'll be able to get everything that we need to get to steel, and hopefully that doesn't cause too many problems. I think it'll be all right, but we'll see. I've heard people say that it still kind of, you know, leads to problems, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think it'll be right. And even if we don't really upgrade everything to steel right away, it's not really like the biggest problem. Because we'll be able to rely on the other stuff we have for now anyway, and I think it should be fine for next Fortnite. I don't think... Is there anything else the game can really throw at us at this point? Like past the exploding zombies? Or something else crazy that I have to worry about?
No, I think we've seen everything there is to see now. I haven't heard anything new about if they're adding more zombies or not.
And either way, if they do add more zombies, it's probably going to be the next version anyway, so it'll be... We'll have to upgrade the game anyway by that point and start from scratch.
Yeah, true.
Alright, very good. Actually, I guess we're getting a little bit low on the regular water, so we don't have to worry about probably next time. But yeah, there's 7 in here. Let's try and take stock of what we have. Some of the mineral water, which we have a fair bit of, yeah. I'll probably go and try to find a pool to gather the water from next time. But anyway, that'll be it for this one. As always, guys, thank you very much for coming out. Congratulations to Mike for finding it at long last. And yeah, good night, Persona. Good night, anyone else that watched this or may be lurking, and anyone that watches this after the fact. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, good night.